In this video, I'm going to show you how to crack your wrists by yourself. Stay tuned. Hey everyone, Dr. Rowe here at SpineCare in St. Joseph, Michigan. So in this video, I want to show you my general mobilization exercise for the wrist that I use personally. It's going to target right in this area, particularly over a bone called the lunate. We're also going to focus on the proximal row of the carpal bones too. So if you're a desk worker, you do a lot of driving, you get a lot of just achiness, pain right through here, maybe even some carpal tunnel that's affecting this area, maybe some weakness too. This is going to be a really good way to mobilize those carpal bones and hopefully get you a lot of relief into the wrist. So let's get started with it.
Let's break this down into a very easy step-by-step guide. So with palm side up on one hand, clench it and make a fist and then start to move it up and down. What you're going to notice is that a line forms right here. This is where the median nerve is traveling into the carpal tunnel. If you're unfamiliar with carpal tunnel syndrome, it can cause a lot of numbness, tingling, muscle weakness into this area, including these three fingers. So it's a very important area that we're going to focus on and hopefully get some relief if you are having some carpal tunnel. So we're going to end up stabilizing this area with one of our fingers. Let's flip the hand over, and then at that point start to press at the top. You're going to find a little bit of a divot right there at the top. When you press into there, move the wrist around a little bit and you'll kind of feel like a bone or a little bit of a pebble in there that starts to move along with it. That's the lunate, so that's where we're really going to concentrate on. So this is going to be the movement itself. Let's try to clamp down on the lunate by taking our thumb and pressing into that area while stabilizing below at the wrist with the other fingers. So let me set it up for you. I'm going to go right over that spot and then see if I can turn my finger over. You can kind of see how I'm pressing in at the bottom part of the wrist and I'm clamping down on that lunate. So put the wrist into a little bit of motion. What you should feel almost while you do this is a rolling motion or a clunk at the lunate. So I'm just moving the wrist up and down just like this. And if you feel like you're having a little bit of a clunk into that spot, you know that you have a very good contact on the lunate. So it's very important to get that first. Keep moving it around and go into different wrist motions until you finally feel that clunking sensation is happening. Once you're able to do that, this is going to be the self-adjustment. We're going to distract or pull towards the fingers while we also put a wrist whip into it just like this. So I'm bringing the wrist down like this. I'm taking my thumb and I'm kind of rolling it just like this. And if that lunate is ready to go, you're going to feel a big clunking sensation pop self-release into that area. Afterwards, give it a try, see how it feels. And if it feels like you're having less symptoms going on into that carpal tunnel area or even just having a lot more range of motion into the wrist, you know that it's working for you. A note with this, a lot of people don't get it on the first go. So if you're not able to get it, really work on your placement and trying to really separate that lunate, a very good contact on that lunate, and then try to go back into it and then do that quick motion into the wrist and see if it works for you. Give it a try.
So if the video helped you and you got a lot of relief, please show us your support by giving this video a like and maybe subscribing to our channel too. If you have any comments or questions, please leave them below and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. Thank you for watching.